Alright, all you listeners of the madness and anyone lucky enough to catch this show on your AM/FM dials, welcome to yet another unpredictable, unplanned, unseasoned, and now under a quest that is worth well over 500,000 gold edition of Under the Radar. I am your host from the East Coast, DJ Smokey, and seeing the fact that we're giving you a little dose of madness to get over that hump to wrap up this summer of RPG, we might as well waste no time and explain to you guys what's gonna happen during this midweek madness adventure edition of Under the Radar. Because we kick off this show by finding out what happened during this year's 33 1/3 edition of SummerSlam from the Thunderdome in Orlando, Florida. And I was just about to say it was in Australia, but that's the wrong thunder from down under. Next up on the plate, we cut out some newspaper clippings, or at least grab the ones we've been saving from this past weekend for another edition of yesterday's news. Then we check out some cool screenshots and whatnots from the Twitterverse from this past weekend as well for another edition of the Four Squared Delight. And the maestro said there may be more than four with this one. So are we doing double again? Well, while we try to figure that out, folks, speaking of seeing double, we go ahead and find out what you crazy stunners have been up to and will it affect your vision in the near future for another edition of the Wild World of Stunts. And according to what the maestro told me, yeah, somebody's gonna be vision impaired by the end of this one. Right. And finally, last but not least, and hopefully before the afternoon traffic hits, we wrap up this show with yet another edition of the GTA Online Top 5 Tracks of the Week. And I guess with that said, I might as well tell the maestro to kick up the beats, crank out the tunes, and for any of you listening at home, ease back those recliners, cause it's time for us to get ready to fly low as we go under the radar. Let's get this madness started, folks.